guys, what's up? I'm Chantel. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing my first video, actually my first ever back to school video. I filmed some last year, but they never actually got put up just because I had like some technical difficulties with editing and stuff, but hopefully this all works out. So the first video in my back to school series I guess I'm going to be doing is a back to school Q&A. So I tweeted out like a few days ago asking for if you guys had any questions about going back to school, whether it be like elementary, middle school, high school, because I've been through all of it. I graduated 3 years ago. Not in college at the moment. Did a semester 2 years ago. Didn't go well. Ended up dropping out, but I do plan on going back next year because I don't want to do online school, which is basically what it's going to be this year for the most part. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get onto the questions. Okay, so I've only got like 3 questions. But I'm going to do my best to answer them, so it's going to be like a fairly short video probably, unless I talk a lot, which I do tend to ramble. But anyways, let's just go. So the first question is from Erin. She said, any advice for going into junior year? So junior year is grade 11, I believe. In Canada, we don't say like freshman, junior, senior, whatever it is. We just say grade 9, 10, 11, or actually most high schools start in grade 10 here, not in grade 9. But yeah, that's just what it is. I think across Canada. I'm not 100% sure about the other provinces. But anyways, back to the question. I'm rambling. I'd say that grade 11 is probably one of the most important years. Obviously your senior year is important, but grade 11 is one of those years. I think like when you apply to college, they look at your grades from your, I think like last semester of grade 11 and your first semester of grade 12. And so your grades, like all through grade 11 or junior year, are super important, so try your best, you know, try not to procrastinate. I definitely did that, and it's really stressful, so to avoid all of that stress and everything, definitely have an agenda, write everything down, like any assignments you have to do, everything, try to like plan out what days you're going to work on different assignments or different parts of an assignment, just so that it all gets done on time. Yeah, I have a planner that I use, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to be showing this in my Back to School Essentials video, but it's just a simple one from Chapters. I kind of just like plan out my weeks and everything. Obviously I'm not in school, so it won't look the same as would for you. But yeah, honestly, use like a planner, agenda, notebook, whatever you need. Take lots of notes in class, because I know that I tried my best to take as much notes as I could. Sometimes I found it difficult to keep up with the teachers, either writing if they were writing out their notes on the board, or if they were just talking, or if it was on a slideshow, because I tend to take longer to process things sometimes. So if you do need help, this is for any grade too, with with notes or with assignments or anything, talk to your teachers. That's probably one of the most important things, is just communicate with your teachers. Tell them like, hey, I'm struggling with this. Maybe they'll be able to give you, I know when I was in high school they gave me notes, like they printed off the notes for me sometimes, and I just would copy them down in class, or I get to keep them. So that was very helpful. So yeah, especially if you have like any learning difficulties, just talk to your teacher. If you have trouble communicating yourself, maybe tell your parents. And they can talk to your teachers. Just advocate for yourself as best as you can. Also, don't get yourself too busy. Make room for things to enjoy, whether it's like listening to music. I always try to like listen to music like on the bus on the way to school, or like before I left my house in the morning, just like put me in a good like mindset, just like, you know, nice music that I just like to listen to, you know, get that Shawn Mendes going, whatever you want, like whatever puts you in a good mood. And I was gonna say something else. What was it? Oh yeah, and like try and like definitely join things, like groups, clubs, whatever, but don't try to do everything, because I know when I was in my senior year, it was my first year in public school since grade 7, and I literally joined every group I could, basically, and it was very stressful. I ended up having to drop out of a few things because I couldn't keep up with like the clubs and my schoolwork and my social life. Just too hard. So join things that you know you're passionate about, that you know you'll find like-minded people in, or ones that you already know that your friends are in. Yeah, and those things also look really good on either a resume for work or a college application. But try not to like put too much pressure on it. Just enjoy yourself. Really, have fun, work hard, um, make friends. Yeah. The next question is, I don't know why I just did this. That was weird. Um, Best school memories. My best school memories. I'm not really sure if I have like one specific memory. I went to a lot of different schools. I went to a public elementary school from grade primary to grade 5. Then I went to middle school, public middle school for grade 6 and 7. Worst 2 years of my life. Was bullied every day. Was falling behind in my classes. Ended up transferring to a private, small, very very small private Catholic school for like 2 years. There was only 25 kids in the whole school. And the next year I went to another private school that had like 100 something kids. And then I went on to public school after 3 years of being there. So, all my school memories are like kind of mixed up between all of those different places. Um, I can't really choose just one that I can like think of. I guess my prom was really cool. I went with my best friend at the time, um, so that was fun. I won an award when I was in grade 10, and I had no idea that I was like even up for this award. And suddenly they called my name, so that was pretty cool. Oh, I've got one. When I was in grade 10, I think my school drama class did a little Christmas play where we were basically playing different characters who were focused on the wrong things when it came to Christmas, and then at the end we talked about like the true meaning of Christmas and everything like that. Anyways, my character was this like character who was supposed to be going shopping for a gift for her mom, but she just kept finding things that she wanted, and we wanted her to have like a specific thing that she was looking for, like that had to do with something that she was interested in. And one day in class, I always brought a book with me to read, like whenever I finished my work. So I was reading a One Direction book, and my teacher noticed it. And she's like, "That's it. Your character's going to be obsessed with One Direction." So I played a One Direction obsessed character in a school Christmas play in grade 10. That was pretty cool. And I also did I did a Shakespeare play in grade 8 and 9, and other Christmas musical in junior high. So yeah, I was really involved with like drama and stuff like that because I loved it. Um, but yeah, I guess those would be my favorite school memories. I'm not really sure. I Everything's just kind of jumbled up. I don't really have like a specific thing. Um, Next question is, I forgot to say that was from Fem. If you don't know who she is, follow her on Twitter at HonestHeronX and go check out her YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. Next question is from Maya. She asks, was I in any clubs in middle school? And yes, I was. When I was in public school, in grade 6 and 7, I was on the ambassadors team, which basically was this group that like would show new kids around the school and stuff like that, and like greet parents and stuff on like parent teacher night, and like show them like where they went, kind of like a tour guide kind of thing. At the end of the year, when the incoming grade 6 students would come for like a tour, we'd be the ones to give the tour. So that was pretty cool, I guess. What else was I in? I was on the social justice committee. I was, what else? Oh, I was in like this, we had a yoga club when I was in, I think it was either grade 6 or 7. I think it was grade 6. And we also had a like dance club that I was in for like a few months. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it for in public school. But when I went to the private school, I was the student librarian. I was also on the student council. I was a class representative, I think. And what else was I in? Oh, like I said, we did all kinds of like, not all kinds. We did like a musical and a play every year. So I was involved in both of those every year. Yeah, I was involved in a lot more in high school. If you want me to get into that, I guess I will. Not that you can really tell me if you want to or not right now, considering I'm just sitting here talking to my computer. But yeah, when I was in high school, I was involved in a lot of stuff. I was on the student leadership team for all my 3 years in the second private school I went to. I was, what else was I in? I was on the school worship team for 1 year. I don't know why. I can't sing or play an instrument. So, anyways, I was on that. I was in drama club, and yeah, that was really the only things that were offered at the private school that I went to, was in terms of like clubs and stuff, because it was a very small school, and most of the stuff was just sports related, and I am not athletic at all. Anyways, when I went to public school is when I got even more involved in things. So I was in this group called Big Brothers Big Sisters. It was called Big Bunch, and it was associated with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Basically, we would hang out with these little kids. We'd like go on trips with them and just kind of get to know them and stuff like that, and like lead them and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. I ended up actually having to drop out of that later because I was involved in a bunch of other stuff. I was on the Free to Give team, which was pretty cool. Basically, it was a like volunteer organization where we did all kinds of like different volunteer work. And actually, this is probably my favorite high school memory, because in November of that year, one of the things that we worked up to was going to WE Day, and so I got to go to WE Day in 2017, which was really fun. It was kind of like my first concert, I guess, even though it wasn't like a full concert. It was like, you know, a lot of speakers, and there's also lots of music too. So that was really cool. What else was I in? I was in my school's like mental health awareness group. I forget what it was called. Jack.org. That was the name of the group. We didn't really do much, to be honest. But yeah, I was also in the student council as well, or student government, I think they called it. I was part of the communications committee, which is kind of ironic considering I struggle with communication, but managed to do okay. Actually, I'm remembering school memories now. Another school memory was grade 12. My school does this mascot showdown thing every year, and basically all the mascots from all like the surrounding schools in my area come together and do like a bunch of challenges and stuff, and there's like cheerleading and leaders and dancing and stuff like that, and it's really fun. And my school won 2 years in a row. Go Flames! But yeah, that was definitely a cool school memory, and I got to help out with setting up for that because I was on the student council. What else was I in? I was in like a bunch more stuff, but I'm like completely forgetting what it was. Oh, I wanted to be on the improv team, and I wanted to audition for the musical, but I can't sing, and I wasn't able to go for the improv team because practices were after school, and I didn't really have a way home because I don't drive, and there was no bus that left late enough, like after school, to bring me home. So that sucked. But yeah, basically that's it. Just get involved in as many things as you can, but again, like I said, not too much to like overwhelm yourself. Don't do what I did. But yeah, whatever your interests are, whether it's like dance, drama, anything really, just try to get involved in things that you enjoy, basically. So yeah, I think that's it for the questions. Let me check. Yeah, that is it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I kind of like rambled a lot, but yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys probably next week with a new back to school video. So